Welcome to Birdies and Bogies with Bazza. Birdies and Bogies with Bazza. How are you all? Not been here for a while. Had to dust the boards out and everything. Right, I'm going to try and keep it quick, rapid, loads of questions, all off. Honestly, some of the questions that have come through are brilliant. A couple of quick thank yous. First of all, a quick thank you to Bandit Golf Apparel, sending out a couple of caps so that we could use as giveaways. Congratulations to John Barnes, Peanut Decat and James Isherwood. Good on you, well done, thanks for subscribing and thanks for taking part, really appreciate it. Bit cold out here, isn't it? Right, questions before we discuss what we're going to do about this little dancer. Look at that for a keepsake. How cool's that? Well, Belfry didn't mind me nicking that off the golf cart. Right, Scott McBride. Do you or your subscribers think buying the latest equipment improves your game? Now, obviously, I can't speak for my subscribers, but do you know what? I'd have turned around straight away and said, yeah, definitely. The modern technology now in the clubs and the irons and drivers, etc., putters even, have improved massively. Does it improve your game? I think it's improved my game personally, from the technology of the equipment that I used to have, for sure. Whether I can speak about anyone else, it's unfair for me to do so, really, Scott. But what I will say is we were down at Tea Time Driving Range just a couple of weeks ago for the Green Jacket Masters comp, and Dave Allen pulled out a 1930 odd wooden stick, lump of block of wood thing, and belted it 200 and odd yards. I tried it and skied it, come down with snow the lot. If your skill set's there, you can use anything, in my opinion. But for me personally, yeah, it's definitely improved my game. There's no question about that. I suppose there's an argument for both sides, as there is for everything. So I'm sort of on the fence with that one a bit. But personally, yeah, definitely, absolutely, for sure. Now, Mike Cranman. Oh, let's John Young. Nice for the interaction, John. Bit off topic, Baz. How difficult is it to walk in cycling shoes? He obviously saw the clip I put up there last night, where I went out at 10 o'clock last night. I was sat there doing notes on telly. Thought I'll go out and get 10 mile in. I don't know if you know, but I don't know whether I'm going through a bit of a midlife crisis or what at the minute, but trying to get my health sorted out a bit, trying to get a bit fitter, a bit healthier, sort my lifestyle out a bit, feel a bit fresher, a bit more energy. And I've started cycling again and been getting a few rides in this last couple of weeks, and I sat there last night. I thought I'd go out and get 10 mile in. 10 o'clock last night, 6.5 mile in, gets a puncture in my back tyre. Now obviously I carry all the gear, I've got a spare inner tube with me and the pump and spanners, etc. But I was on promenade, it was 11:15 at night, 2 mile from home. I thought, bugger it, I'll just walk home and sort it out today. But yeah, trying to walk in cycling shoes is how do women walk in high heels, man? It was tough. Yeah, it's tough, mate. Right, let's go straight on to Mike Cranman's questions, because he's asked some belters. Mike, ooh, what were the highlights of playing with Stuart Broad? Do you know what the highlights were? Honestly, is having such a pub, and Joe Root, we played with Joe Root as well. The highlights really of that day, to be honest with you, is just meeting two sports personalities that were just so pleasant. Honestly, just I can't express just how pleasant they were. Just really nice guys, really welcoming. If you scuffed a shot, it happens. Stuart couldn't play that day because he'd got a broken rib, so we had Neil Wayne with us, the pro from Belfry. He was actually taking all his shots, but Stuart sorted out the putting side of things, and I think we ended up all square by the end. Really good game. Couldn't have ended better, really. But Team Broad won. I nicked that off the front buggy. That's going to go up on the wall at some point. We make little keepsakes. And I also won a 4-ball invitational, closest to the pin. Although Neil actually won closest to the pin, but because he's the pro, he couldn't accept it. So he gave it me because I sunk a nice 25-foot putt for a point. So it was kindly gave this to me and the channel to do a giveaway, which we will be discussing very shortly. Been racking my brains out to deal with that, but I'll put it to you and see what you say. Right. So the highlights really was just an enjoyable day. I got to play the Belfry. Brabazon. Unfortunately, it was blowing a gale. I mean, it was tough conditions, really windy, and because it was so windy, it had blown everything off the trees. It was all over the place. Made it really tricky. I'd love to get back there, maybe spring, summer, to appreciate the course a lot better. But I mean, going off this is to play the PGA National. Now, there's a few people that have said they actually prefer that course than the Brabazon, so I'm really looking forward to getting back and playing that. So, with one of you lucky guys. Right, next question 2. So I'll get through these because he's asked me about 4 questions, but they're all really good questions. What are the hardest shots you're dealing with at the moment? Don't really have a difficult shot I'm dealing with at the moment. I suppose my most inconsistent one is off the tee still with the driver. I'm still lining myself up to the left, playing that power fade, but slice, whatever you want to call it. But I'm hitting it a straight pull because I'm lining myself up for it to come back to the right, but it's not. It's going straight pull. Because I still have this psychological issue where I'm thinking if I go and line up to go straight, I'm going to end up slicing it to the right. But it's coming over the top with the big stick mainly. It's getting a lot better now with the irons. My putting, I'm not worried about my putting. I really am starting to get to grips now with these MD4s that I've got. So I'm just starting to get that feel back in my wedge game again. So my up and downs, I think I played with James May Trader down at Wirral last Sunday, and he'll tell you the same. My up and downs, I was on song with them. I was really chuffed with my up and downs. So my short game's getting good. I suppose my biggest issue really is about 80 to 120 yards. My 52 wedge is on a full swing. I seem to be lifting my head up too early and looking where it's gone before I've actually hit it. So that's probably the one I need to work on more than anything else, and just get that confidence in my own swing to hit the driver down the middle, basically. Apart from that, chuffed to bits. Honestly, it's never been in a better place. My game's never been in a better place. 16 handicap should really get eaten up come mid-season next year, hopefully. Putting the effort in this winter. Question 3. What is your opinion on the Tiger versus Phil money game? Another great question there. My opinion of it, it is what it is. You know, it's golf. It's money. It's publicity. It's marketing. It's sponsorship. It's just all part of the general procedure of existence, isn't it, these days? You know what I mean? It's all marketing, publicising. It's all. I dare say whoever wins, the money will end up going to charity. Whether it's coming out of their pocket personally, I have no idea, couldn't say. I'd like to think it is, and then going to charity, but it's more than likely coming from the sponsorships or the TV rights or the... Come on, I mean, people are going to pay to watch it. People are going to subscribe to the TV to watch it. They're going to... It's a grudge, isn't it? It's a grudge match, but not a grudge. You know, it is what it is. I mean, personally, I'd love to see Phil win it. Definitely love to see Phil win it. If it ends up going ahead, that is. I don't know. Not been listening out for it, not been watching it. Not particularly interested, to be honest. But if it goes ahead, it goes ahead. I will probably watch it at some point, whether it be reruns or whatever, but I probably will watch it. Will want to watch it. Just to experience and see what it's all about. See what happens. What is your opinion of the money game? Yeah, if it goes to charity, then brilliant. If it goes back into investing into the game, it's got to be good for the game, hasn't it? It's got to be good. I mean, it's about time we tried finding ways of making golf a bit more exciting for the viewers, possibly. It needs brightening up a bit. It needs a bit more oomph. I don't know. I'll call it what you want. A bit of banter. A bit of banter on the course. You know, even if you just see the lads going around having a crack on the course, the pros. You know, that's what it's their careers, it's their livelihoods, it's their whatever. You know, look at it however you want. But there's arguments for it all. But I personally would like to see the TV coverage a bit more entertaining, rather than boring and morbid and crap. To be honest, a lot of the competitions are crap. Well, here we go again. Question 4 from Mike. What is your opinion on the European Tour staging a mixed pairs World Cup? It's pretty much basically just answered the last question there. Do it, try it, see what happens. What can happen? What's the worst that can happen? Nobody watches it. Somebody will watch it. We've got to watch it. You know, see what happens. Make it a bit more exciting. Make it a bit more, you know, tit for tat. A bit more excitement into it. Absolutely, do it. Bring the women into the game a lot more than what they are. Definitely. Absolutely, even. Do you think that Rory McIlroy's golf has suffered and dropped since he parted with JP? Yes, I do. I think it has. I think the results have already proven that it has. The facts are there, aren't there, to say that it has. I don't know whether you can put that exactly or entirely down to that being the fault, because it's not. Because, I mean, Rory McIlroy is a skill set in himself, in my opinion, and probably most the most gifted golfer that's out there at present, in my opinion. But he's just missing something. I don't know. You know, it's just, he had this lapse in 2013, didn't he? When he got hitched up and all that lot, and you know, and he's gone through the same sort of scenario again, getting hitched up. Maybe golf isn't his main priority at the moment. He'd probably argue against that. I'm sure he would. You know, he wants to do well, of course, but it's, you know, life's life. Just let him get on with his life. His game will come back. He's good enough. Can you blame it on the equipment? Can you blame it on the caddy? It's probably unfair for me to blame anyone for it. Is it Niall? What's he called? Niall, is it? His mate. I'm sure he's going around having a good crack with him, and bringing his mate into the fold. You know, I don't know. I don't know. I'd like to see him be successful again. Obviously, I'd like to see him get some good results out there, and see where it goes. So that'll do for questions, because I want to speak to you guys about this giveaway that I've got. Now, it's for a 4-ball to play the PGA National. Now, I put it up there a while ago saying that if I get to 300 subscribers, I'm going to do a competition saying to give away 2 places. The first 2 are obviously already reserved. One by myself, the second by Neil Wayne, who is the pro at Belfry. I'd like to thank the Belfry for this. Very much appreciated. And what I want to do is, I've looked back, I got a message basically off a good pal and a follower of the show, been a good friend of the show from day one, and basically said, why I don't want to be one to go out begging for subscribers, you know what I mean? I need to be satisfied with who's here watching this, enjoying this, hopefully, having the banter, having the crack. Some of the guys I'm meeting on the course and playing with on the course have been absolutely awesome. We've been out and had some really good laughs, some good golf, some bad golf, some everyday average golfing palavers, but we always end up having a beer and a banter, you know what I mean? So I want to try and stay faithful to the guys that have been following me on YouTube, that have followed the story, that know what's going on, that know where we're at with things. So I'm not going to run this through Twitter. I will publicise it through Twitter, but the competition is going to be based through YouTube. And basically, it's going to be for people that are commenting. So I need comments on here. The only people that are going to be eligible to win this are people that comment on this. Now, I do know through Twitter, I've got followers that watch the channel whenever I put it up and put the link on, but they don't have their own Gmail account. I must say, it's easy to sort out. If you really want to get through it, and then you'll press that notification button and all that carry on. It is quite easy to sort out. But some people don't have the account where they can subscribe to YouTube channels. So for those people, I am going to make an exception, because they are also people that have been following the channel from day one. Also, I've been asking the questions wherever I've needed them to put a show like this together for the Q&As. So I want to stay faithful to them. So what they will have to do, they will have to direct message me through Twitter instead. So I'll have direct messages through Twitter, and I'll have the comments from this channel, which will be below. Basically, all I want you to do is say, I want to play the Belfry. That's it. Just type below, I want to play the Belfry. And when the date comes, I'm thinking run up to Christmas, maybe a couple of weeks before Christmas, we'll do the draw. Random selection, exactly the same way as what we did with the caps last week. Just we'll type all the names into a big circle and we'll do the spinning wheel jobby, and somebody's name will be there. And whoever that person is will be joining me and Neil along with their pal, not our pal but their pal, so they will get to invite their pal with them who they want to join us, and we'll arrange a date and time that suits everybody concerned, and hopefully get down there and have a good round of golf and maybe a quick beer afterwards. How's that? Fair? Sorted? Let's do it. There are a couple of little restrictions. There is a handicap restriction of 24. I dare say they just don't want people going around there hacking it to pieces, possibly. But there is a restriction on the course in little small letters at the bottom, so you've got to be a minimum of 24. It's based on playing a 4-ball, so the usual scenario. Don't know what format we'll play. We'll decide who's there, what handicaps are there, and we'll may even split it up. So it may even be Team Bazza versus Team Belfry. So don't know. We'll just decide, even on the day, whatever. But your job now is to just do your stuff. I want to play at Belfry, and we'll do the selection afterwards. Make the competition exciting or whatever, I don't know. Anybody out there that wants to donate anything to the channel for giveaways, for publicity, for marketing, whatever you want to call it, feel free, contact me, get it sent over. If you want me to do any reviews, yeah, whatever. I mean, I'm a 16 handicapper, I'm not special. I've got the camera, I've got access to Tea Time Range, I've got access to Staying in Lodge, I've got access to Fleetwood, to St Anne's, to Lytham Golf Academy, to North Shore. It's all there. Just give us a shout, send it over, we'll try it, we'll tell the people what we think of it, and I don't know, I've no idea, never done it. Send it over, let's have a look, let's have a crack. Steve Hargreaves even, I've not sent you this over as yet. Baz has got himself a new brolly at last. Hoping to sort out some new irons over this winter period. Or am I? We'll see. We'll see. I'm in discussions with our friend down at St Anne's and Lytham, Dan Webster. We'll see what we can sort out. See what we can get. See what's going to work for me. And is it going to be any better than what I've already got? So that goes back to the original question right at the beginning of the show. So we'll see. We'll get down there, get numbers, and we'll have a crack and see what's going to work, if it's going to work any better, and if it constitutes me shelling out an absolute bloody arm and a leg on some new irons to improve my game, then we'll see where it goes from there. So, on that score, thanks for watching episode 10 of Birdies and Bogies with Bazza, and I'm sure that we'll all meet up very soon. If you want to catch me on Twitter, Instagram, I'm knocking about, always up for a chat. Send us a message, drop us a line, send us an email, whatever, but make sure you tell everyone down there you want to play at the Belfry, and then you're in the draw. Easy as that. Okay guys, if you've not got the Gmail account, so you can't write down below, make sure you DM me on Twitter, and I shall put it over there myself if need be, just to let everybody else know that you have entered. Okay, how's that? Yeah, we'll find a way. We'll make sure it's fair, even, and everybody that has supported the channel has a very good chance then of winning the comp. I can't be fairer than that. Alright guys, thanks very much for joining us. Do the like and all that crap, and we shall hopefully see you soon. Happy golfing, winter golfing. See you later.